Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jay, and today I have two Super Bowl game day recipes for you. The Super Bowl is on Sunday. It's the Rams versus the Bengals, which I actually don't care about at all. I don't really care about football. My parents really like football, and I have a lot of really fond football Sunday memories. They would always make a lot of food, and it would always be really great family time. The two recipes that I have for you today are hot buttered steak subs and then buffalo chicken wing dip. Now the hot buttered steak subs are something that my parents have been making as long as I can remember. The buffalo chicken wing dip comes from my sister. I don't know where she got the recipe, but it's different than other buffalo chicken wing dips that I've had before, and it's really, really good. I'm gonna start with the hot buttered steak subs. Now, keep in mind that these recipes are not super cheap, and I know I like to try and err on the side of affordable with this channel, but this is a treat. It's for, you know, the Super Bowl. It's not something that you're doing all the time, and they're really good, so they're worth the splurge if you can make it. The ingredients for this: a nice, fresh, soft loaf of French bread. Whatever cheese you want, but I always use provolone. Tom and I are big provolone fans, and it goes really well with the meat. Now, I know that these are hot buttered steak subs, and you can definitely use shaved steak if you're able to get your hands on it, but my parents always used roast beef, so that's what I have. Now, with this size bread, you really need at least a pound. I have a pound, so I have two half-pound bags of roast beef. They're $7 a piece, so just the meat alone for this is $14. Also, we've got butter on my Chinese takeout lid. I like to do onion powder and garlic powder. So the first thing that you want to do is get out your French bread and cut it open, but leave one of the ends still attached. So I cut it with one side still attached. Now, hot buttered steak subs, the butter is important. It's the main ingredient. So you want to heavily butter both sides of your bread. You've got both sides of your bread buttered. And now I like to do some garlic powder, some onion powder, all right. Now, I don't fold my meat. A lot of people do. They like to fold it over and make pieces like this. I think they probably do that like when you go and get a sub made somewhere. I just lay them out flat because there's plenty of them. I feel like that's like a trick to make a sandwich look fuller than it really is to fold it. I don't know, maybe that's not true. That's kind of just what I think when I see it. So I lay these out flat because we have a lot of meat and I don't need to pretend like we don't. I love roast beef. I don't know about you guys. I feel like roast beef is one of those meats that's not for everybody, but I love it. I know, I lied to you. I am gonna fold this one just because this end is looking a little sad. Okay, and the cheese. All right, so honestly, that's it in terms of ingredients. All right, so baking sheet, transfer it over. And then I just put this in the oven at 350 until the cheese is melted. That's all we're looking to do here. All right, now like I said, the buffalo chicken wing dip comes from my sister. She sent me the recipe. The important thing to note about this is that I make mine in my crock pot. The recipe she sent me has it being baked, which you can do. But I like having it in the crock pot. It's a really good dip to serve warm. So wherever I'm taking it, I plug it in and it's warm throughout the entire time that I'm there. So the crock pot is amazing for this dip. The other important thing about it is that it is pregnancy friendly. Now listen to me, if you are a blue cheese fan, do not fret. I am the biggest blue cheese fan in the world. I use pizza as a vessel to eat blue cheese, okay? I get it. This version of the dip does not have blue cheese in it. Instead, it uses ranch. It is not overwhelmingly ranchy because I like ranch, I don't love it, so I don't want it to be like heavy on the ranch, and it's not, okay? But I'm telling you right now, using the ranch instead of the blue cheese really impacts the texture of this dip. I feel like when you use blue cheese, you're like breaking your chips trying to get some of this out of, you know, your bowl. And this dip is not like that. It's very soft, very creamy, very easy to eat. It is delicious. It's pregnancy friendly. It is so good. So my version uses ranch instead of blue cheese. I promise it is still delicious. And I'm talking to you, blue cheese lovers, because I know, I get it. Ranch, not blue cheese. I know. You're gonna be fine. Give it a shot. I promise you're gonna love it. All right, so when I make this, I always double the recipe. So if you're gonna make this for a group, please double this recipe. But for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna give you the original recipe with the original proportions. So your ingredients, hot sauce. I'm a big Frank's fan. So anytime we do anything with hot sauce, it's gonna be Frank's. Cream cheese, some kind of shredded cheese. I always do the Colby Jack. I love Colby Jack. Obviously ranch, sour cream, and then chicken. So here's the deal. There's a lot of different ways you can get chicken for this. So there's the canned chicken, which is what the recipe actually says. And I'm not gonna judge you if that's what you have to do, but if there's any way around it, please use a different kind of chicken. The canned chicken really affects the texture and the flavor. I feel like canned chicken is really kind of rubbery and chewy, at least in my experience. You can use a rotisserie chicken, which is what I usually do. You can, honestly, gosh, I'd rather you buy those frozen chicken breasts and just cut those into cubes. I'd rather you do that than use canned chicken. What I did was I cooked up a couple of chicken breasts on the stove and then just shredded it up. So I've got some shredded chicken here. All right, so my crock pot, I've got it here. I've already got it warming up a little bit. No, I don't, that's a lie. We have 1 cup of sour cream, a 1/4 cup of ranch. And actually, I think I might have a ranch that's already opened. I do. Let's see if we can use this one up. What's that? What is that noise? What is that? Benny's giving me a head tilt. He doesn't know what's going on. Now, like I said, I normally double this. So if you're looking to double it, it's 2 cups of sour cream and 1/2 cup of ranch. I'm pretty sure in the original recipe, it tells you to do the shredded cheese because it wants you to put it on top when you bake it. I take a whole dang bag, which this is a 8-ounce bag of cheese, and I put the whole thing in there. Because you only live once. You also have cream cheese. The original recipe has you doing 1/2 block. If you double it, you're gonna use a whole block. That's part of the reason I like to double it, because that's just convenient. What am I gonna do with 1/2 block of cream cheese? But I'm going to do 1/2 block of cream cheese right now. For you, for this recipe, huh, Bubs? I feel like my dog is my #1 fan. You're always here, you're always supporting me, you're always watching me film. Are you just the best boy? Yes. Okay, focus. I'm focused. Did they like child-proof this? It's cream cheese. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Whew, that was dangerous. All right, now the chicken. And lastly, the hot sauce is to taste, okay? So you can put in as little or as much as you want. When I make this to bring places, I do one of these. This is 5 ounces. When I make it, and I know Tom's gonna be eating it, I use one of these, 5 ounces. When I'm making it for myself, when I make it for me and my friend Ashley, when I make it to bring over to my parents, I do like 3 of these, okay? I could drink this stuff. I literally put this on my breakfast every morning of my life. I'm obsessed. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do 1, but know that in my heart, I wanna do 3. And then just like the little trick that I taught you with my tortellini video, a little bit of water, shake it up, and get every bit of what you paid for. All right, now you just gotta mix it all up. I'm gonna use a bigger spoon. I should have softened up the cream cheese, I guess. But that's okay, it'll soften up soon enough. And you'll want to, as this warms up in your crock pot, if that's how you choose to make this, you'll want to mix it periodically, you know. The cream cheese will soften, the cheese will melt. You'll want to give this a stir and get it all nice and really combined. I love buffalo chicken wing dip. And that is a spoon I will always want to lick. Let me show you what this looks like. While those things are cooking and heating up, I want to take this opportunity to thank my friend Kevin from Crimson Acres Homestead. He provided me with this new tripod. I was really struggling. I felt like the quality of my videos were really lacking because I didn't have a great tripod system, and now I do, and I feel a lot better about it. So thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate it.
The handsome boy. The handsome boy. What are you doing? Quality assurance, huh? Love you, buddy.
All right, you guys, prepare to have your mouth water. Oh yeah, that is game day food if I've ever seen any. Look at this, delicious, cheesy goodness. Oh my gosh, oh yeah. Okay, and then you just want to close it over. Oh, look at that. Well, I just spent several minutes trying to get a thumbnail for this video, and now I feel like me and this sandwich are intimately acquainted. That was really hot. Behold, the only football paraphernalia we have in this entire house. That is just really smooth. Look at it. It's so easy to get on a chip. No chip breakage with this dip, okay? And that's why doing the ranch is so great. Oh, it's so good.